My #1 seller. Thank you for knowing. And I was kidding. I can paint in those colors. He's going to the LA Chargers. He is. Okay, I'm not so much a Chargers fan because they moved out of San Diego. I am a Lions fan, and it's a good year to be that. Okay. So the lady who emailed me said, I've seen you paint first. Is there any possible way I could just see you draw something and then paint in it? And I'm like, yes, I can do that. This was a special request. What was the set I opened first? Pastel Dreams. All righty. I'm really disappointed I'm not. You know what I'll do? After I'm done, I'll share this video into art journaling for beginners. I don't know what happened. So here's my ultra fine Sharpie. Tracy, we were waiting for you. We're gonna get started now that you're here. So I had all the morning announcements. You missed all the good stuff. But that's okay. We'll catch you up, dear. Ready? I used to love to be the one who was late. Here we go. Pen and draw. And everybody said like lime green. I saw purple because I always see purple. But here we go. What am I painting? Thinky, thinky, thinky. Put hand in pocket. Relax. Don't do it. And by the way, here I go. Here I go to save the day. Middle. It's a loose sketch. Oops, I don't know where that went. Just loose. Just loose. Loosey goosey. I don't know why my hand ends up in my pocket when I start drawing. Somebody said sunflower. I don't know if this is a sunflower, but it's fun. Looks like a flower to me. Okay. I know we're gonna. Now I could make you all nervous by just throwing and splashing a boatload of color on here and just not caring. Yes, I could do that. Why am I talking with my hands? Because my family's from Malta and we don't know how to not talk with our hands. I'm letting this water. You see, I watered that down before we got started. And then I'm going to grab a watercolor brush and just relax. Really? You guys want this purple? Didn't I paint something? No, I didn't paint something purple last week. It was not purple. Really want purple. Fine. How really want purple? I don't know why people insist or just challenging me with purple because it's like one of the hardest colors. Can I do pink and purple? All right. this is going to end up looking like a sunflower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I heard lime green and I absolutely love that idea, the little reservoir down here. Oh, I love these questions. Please keep asking me. How do you get your brain to see what you create is good? I'm too hard on my own artwork. It's called grace. Give yourself grace and drop the whole, it has to be perfect. Just life is not perfect. And why don't also I make it a habit to point out what I like about the page versus what I don't like. In your Artful Journey, which is the group that I have, it's paid membership. We don't really like the doubting, putting yourself down. We don't really have space for that because if you're going to follow the negative energy, it can lead you down a bad path. That goes for comparison, doubt, all that good stuff that likes to eat up space in your brain. So I encourage everybody, even if they don't, here's the irony. You want to hear the irony of something? Thank you for that question, by the way. The irony about the project that I won the prize for, I hated it. I disliked the project. But other people, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, loved it. Obviously, somebody loved it enough to say she deserves something. Oh, you know what? Somebody just said burgundy, and I'm feeling the deep reds. Oh, boy. Okay. So, this is wet on dry. See how my color is just staying where it's supposed to be? So why don't you start looking at your artwork and saying, what do I like about it? What did I learn from it? And your art journal is a safe space. It's a diary. It's like my diary when I had my first kiss, but because I'm Catholic, I ripped out all those pages. And by the way, it was a kiss on the cheek, so let's be clear. I probably didn't need to take that out of the safe space that I was in, but it was my diary, and I didn't want my mother reading that. And thank you, Robbie. But go easy on yourself. That's all I can say. And over time, you build confidence in what you're creating, and it's just a great space to be in. I can't decide what's going on there, so I'm just going to leave that. But do you see? Now we can. I'm just going to drop. You can even drop some blue in here or some burgundy. Oops. Yes, I get my watercolors. Just you can wipe those off. Was that a decent answer? And I don't know. I doubt myself all the time, but I know half the time, I don't know. If I love doing it and I love sharing it, there's got to be something to it, right? I just dropped some blue in here. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. We want that to dry a little bit, but why don't we pay attention to the middle? Look at how poor I treat these watercolors. Let's go in the middle and just drop some color. Yes, it has a tint of green in it. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Then I'm just going to go, you know what? Let's just drop a little bit of yellow. Can you feel, I don't know, when I'm painting, I can literally feel myself go to a much calmer space. Yes, excellent answer. I know that was drawn out. Thank you. I appreciate the questions, and I doubt myself all the time. But the stuff that I may not like the most, I don't know. I've had some doozies over the years. Is the stuff that everybody else likes. I like to watercolor paint. I love to give it as a gift. I just like trying to sell my work. Yeah, to each his own. You know what? That's something that is completely... Now, I do want this to dry. Just going to let it dry. This is looking a little funky with the green. I don't care. And if you don't want to be patient like I don't, Just do this. Keep going. Hair dryer. Now, why am I drying this? Because I don't want the other colors to run together. The lady who emailed me said, I don't like when the colors mix together. It's just my personal thing. Okay, dry it between the layers. Then it'll just stay in place. I just love when I see people like building up their confidence. Confidence comes over time. I know people say practice, practice, practice. Sometimes I feel like that is like when I used to practice a musical instrument and you would just play the same three things or you just get so bored and hate it. I just say try different stuff. Don't repeat the same notes. I'm looking for somebody said burgundy and that just got me thinking. Oh yeah. Man, that got me thinking. I'm sorry, I pulled out another set. I probably lied. What is this set? This is called Terrain, and that makes me happy. So go ahead. I have both of these on my website. Also has a beautiful purple smoke, which I love. I am not convinced. I just want to paint these leaves a darker green. Thank you. Feel free to ask questions. I don't know if I have anything of value to add other than just my own experience. Oh, could you wipe off your brush so everything isn't yellow? I can just tell you where I'm coming from. And there are many people in this world that will teach you amazing things. I personally prefer my childlike approach to things. Maybe Dr. Seuss whimsical would be a better way to describe it. I don't know. Maybe some people don't value as much. And there's I have friends who are plein air painters, amazing people. I do it for my own personal enjoyment. I love to share creativity. I love to prove that you don't need an art degree just to relax and enjoy it. I think. Yes, all of those things help you. But I once was a photographer and learned all the recipes, not all, many of the recipes to take a perfect picture. And it ruined it for me because I was so involved in the recipe for the perfect photo. And I was a wedding photographer, so this is the irony about it. I was so worried about the perfect photo that I forgot to tell the story. And that was my tagline for my company. Let me tell your story because I had a way of telling stories and I sold all my pictures. They gave the rights to all my so the bride was beyond happy because she had 900 whatever the number was, I don't remember. A lot of photos to go through because it told the story of the day and the mom and this. But then I just got so deep into I got so deep into the perfect photo and me pointing out like, oh, can't share that one. Can't share that one. Nope, this was what I spent more time finding what was wrong with my photos than sharing them. And that made me stop enjoying it. Also, I got divorced. That didn't help either. Also, if I had another bride, mother of the bride, tell me, please make me look thin. And I had the giant urge to say, this is a camera, not a magic wand. I felt like I wasn't coming from a genuine spot. Funny how that goes. All right. I'm still not convinced on my colors. So, believe it or not, I think I'm going to go with something that I haven't done before. What is this color? Sassafras. Never really used it. So, good time to use it. Yeah, it's a good time to use it. Sassafras. I don't know what's going on over here, so I'm just going to color the whole day thing and then we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm just gonna probably gonna work in sections here and work kind of fast. I just needed, I liked the flower white, and then I could have just gone crazy, but okay. Now that I got all that white, oh yeah, I just threw some red. Just let her go. And then I'm gonna tilt the book. Okay. The reason I worked in sections is because then I'm going to tilt the book the other way. And I really like this color. Whoops. More water. More water. Well, not too much water. More water. Get those watercolors working. And water, by the way, the watercolors are going to go where the water is. Is that crazy or what? I am dipping in water, by the way, because it's a dry or wet on dry. I didn't pre-wet my paper. So I got either that or wet the watercolors down like a ding-a-ling. Just do that. Yes. Okay, and I worked in sections because I wanted that to go do its thing. And it did. Relax, don't do it. Okay, now she done. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Ready? Begin. Okay, ready? Now, let it flow, let it flow, let it just go down to the bottom. You can sop up any extra dry off your brush if it's just getting a little too crazy down there. Yep. Oh my goodness. Hi, Laura Romero. I miss you. What do you think? See? You don't need to control them. Let them do their thing. You could actually do the same thing at the tips too. If you want to come in, take a finer color. Nope, that's not a finer brush. Yeah. Wet it down. Wet her down. And then I could come in and do the same at the tips. Throw some, oops. Why am I putting paint on the end of the paint, on the paper? I mean on the tape. Silliness. Just go ahead, put a little on the, yeah. Let it dry. This was not the direction. I'm kind of glad I didn't do purple tonight. I know y'all asked me for purple. She's on fire. Sing to me, baby. Sing. Okay, Phantom of the Opera. Should I sing? Do you know the other day I sang the whole Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack out loud dancing? It was not a good look. Okay, now let this dry because we ultimately have to go carry on with our night. Laura, are you already tucked in for the night? I can talk her into anything. I can watch. It's going to be a miracle. Okay. Chat. What do you think, guys? Now we want this to dry. Oh. Come over on your way home. Watch this, guys. Drive on by. All right. So this whole technique that I did, I drew it first on dry paper. Then I came in and added color. Now we're going to add some final details. And we're going to make this thing come alive. And this painting, this journal is available unless it's already been spoken for. And I include the painting for free if you buy the journal. Look at that. She's giving a facial tonight. I think we're going to use some gold metallics. Oh, Carol, I'm not sure about that, Carol. I think I decided I'm going to keep this simple, but I'm never against gold. So jealous now. So far, all I've used is plastics, watercolor set, and then I used, what is this? Terrain. Okay. Now I just have a plain old Sharpie that you can go to Home Depot, or the Depot, as my dad calls it. And I'm going to come in and add some details. Make sure this is dry because you do not want to get your Sharpie in wet paint. Okay, now this is what I love about painting. It's so forgiving. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Don't worry about all those lines. You went out of the lines. You don't know where the lines are anymore. We'll make new lines, okay? And just scribble. Like this guy, he's so wonky. Love him. Let the pen just skip your way along. Skim along the top. Oh, Laura, I'm going to a concert on Friday night. I'm going to a real concert. Oh, look at that. We're going to make those ends real pointy. I never make plans, especially like on a Friday night that I have to go. We live up a hill, so like down a hill. But I did. I legit bought these concert tickets 1,000 years ago, and I cannot wait. If you guys haven't heard the song The Painter by Cody Johnson, do yourself a favor and just tell, starts with Balexa. Look at her, she lights up.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Lights.
I can't even rhyme her name without her answering. I'm going to see Cody Johnson on Friday, and when he sings The Painter, if you haven't heard the song The Painter, just do yourself a favor. Even if you don't like country music, I love country music. Please just do yourself the favor and listen to it, and just I don't know. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Okay, I'm just following the wave of the flower. Believe it or not, it's the leaves are just, the petals are telling me where to go. And then we're giving the ends just a little zhuzhy. Okay, did that make sense? And this is just a Sharpie. It's not anything. I had somebody emailing me and said, obviously the pens you use are different than what I'm using. And I thought, that's cute, but really, this can be done. This can be done. And you notice how relaxed I am? I'm holding it off and I'm just letting this is watercolor paper. It's got a little bit of a texture to the top, but not a ton. And then I'm just going in, just add depth. Add depth. Seriously, if I could play that song, I would right now, and I would sing it loud and proud. The problem is then Facebook will cut me off for copyright infringement, which I don't want to happen. And as I go up the top, just come in here and just add. Whoa. The tip up. Now let's give a little scribble in here. You are multi-talented. And all kidding aside, the flower is truly beautiful. Oh, well, that's no fun if we're not kidding. Okay, scribble, scribble, scribble. Let your pen just go like your heartbeat. Oh, go. I don't know if my heartbeat's going that fast. I might be dead in a minute, but that's okay. Remember when you're painting too? Somebody said about building confidence and all that good stuff and not being hard on yourself. Every painting or everything I do and I work on goes through an ugly phase. I like to consider that my teen years. I was very, as my mother said, unique. She just had a way. So I would like to encourage you to just keep going and see it through. Because we're all beautiful. And then I'm just gonna. Okay, we just had somebody say they listened to The Painter. Thank you. You're not gonna regret it. It's a song he wrote for his wife about he saw life in black and white until it met her. All of this with the same pen. I could be increasing the width of the pen, but I don't need to. We're just going to continue to have fun. Yeah, let me know. That's the gentleman I'm seeing on Friday. And I'm sure he's going to pick me out of the lineup, out of the audience, and say, come up on stage and sing with me because you're a painter. You know what I could do? I do it with your Artful Journey members. I could just say, hey, Alexa, play the painter.
Amazon Music is streaming on another device.
Alexa off. I must be playing it out in my garage. I was working out there. Okay. And then all of your Alexas will. What do you think? What do you think? I am going to, I'm just going to move these over. Don't worry. All of the supplies I use, I will list. What is the number on the pen? It's just an ultra fine Sharpie. I went easy peasy, light and squeezy today. I am going to grab new number. I'm going to just grab, this is just some black acrylic paint. Just a dab will do ya. I'm going to do a stencil brush in the middle. Find one that's clean. Oh, my big picture. All right. Oops, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Okay, I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to shortcut this so I don't have to add a bunch of dots. This is just some acrylic paint and a stencil brush. Oh, you guys, okay, you're all going, yeah, Cody Johnson needs to, if anybody wants to reach out to Cody Johnson and say, we know a painter, that'd be great. Because he'll be here Friday night. Oh, you guys, okay. Thank you. You were not trusting me. This is just a stencil brush and I'm just pouncing it up and down. We're just gonna, and I'm gonna flick the brush out. I'm gonna flick it out. My favorite song. Better go back in the garage because I think my Alexa's playing out there. Okay. Didn't forget the middle. These things take time. They need to marinate a little bit. So if I were going to add gold, by the way, which I can, because I know somebody said they wanted to see the gold. I don't know where my gold is. I don't know where my gold went, but my gold would go right in there. Hold on. Sometimes I put it off to the side because I just use it a lot. No, didn't. Let me look. Let me look. Gold. Oh, this is not. How could this not be? Okay, you got to shake your acrylic paints. Shake it up. Shake it up. Okay. I'm just going to take a different stencil brush, like this guy. Oh, I don't like that one. That's my least favorite one. I'm just going to go in the middle here, because look at that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Listen, I noticed nobody jumped on board when I said Fiddler on the Roof. All of a sudden, I said the painter, and he's good looking, too. Little bit of gold. I actually, because that middle was so green, the gold looks better. All right. Am I done? just want to like amp this up a bit. Oh, instead of holding up a lighter at the concert, to hold up one of my paintings. Oh, yeah, no, this girl's going to have fun. You can't bring anything into a concert anymore other than a clear bag. I know that's always fun. I'm just upping I'm just trying to find a pen that works. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking for a thicker pen. My pens have decided that they're all on. See, like this thing needs to be thrown out. Yeah. So throw it out. Throw it out. I threw it away. That's what I'm going to start doing. Oh, okay. This will be fine. No, too thick. Golly, 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 golly. Looking for a thicker pen that will write. There we go. Okay, she done. Now, I am going to take a little bit of thinking about it. Hold on, I'm thinking about it. Just a little bit of this. It's archival ink stamp. It's called Rustic Wilderness. And then we're done. What time is it? It is 6:27. Well, geez, I have time to go get dinner. I'm just going to take a little bit, just go around the edge. I don't want to do a thick border. I don't want to take away from the edge. I just want to go in, give it a little vignette. Okay. By the way, all of the supplies I use, if you're not signed up for my newsletter, this all goes out. It's under my free tutorials on my blog. So if you have any questions, what supplies I use, I go ahead and provide a link to all of that good stuff because it's impossible to paint and answer all questions. And don't forget, you can sign up for the denim workshop. That will be on February 8th. And oh my God, we're done. I'm done. Fiddler on the Roof is my husband's favorite of all time, and it always sings loudly to the dance. Tradition! I love Fiddler on the Roof. Okay. I normally would do a little splitter splatter around here. What time is it? I mean, I have a little bit of time. I have a little bit of black paint. I don't necessarily want to get it in the middle, but let's just see what we can do. I don't want it around here. I'm just going to take that acrylic paint, a little bit of, I don't even know where okay. There it is. I'm just going to, well, nothing's happening. Oh, it's working. Okay. Don't want it really anywhere else, so that's good. There we go. Back this off. Back this off. This journal is available for sale and the painting is for free. If not, I already know. This. My newsletters come out every week, typically on Tuesday. And it gives the links, gives everything that I got going on. I'm just warming up the tape so it doesn't. If you're interested, you can email. If you want the journal, it's email support@yourartfuljourney.com. If not, I already have somebody who wants this. Because it was the lady who emailed me, but I said to her I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it. Oh, look at that tape. Came off like butter. Why do I keep drying? Okay, let's stop drying. My newsletters, I think they come out on Tuesdays. Anne probably knows that better than I do because she is in charge of making sure everything is spelled correctly. I have the ability to write and type very quickly and get my train of thought out. I just don't have the ability to proofread. Make sure you sign your masterpiece. Oh, we didn't name the painting. Name the painting. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. Right now, I will answer said question. Hi, right here. Let's do this. You don't want to see me that large. Support at yourartfuljourney.com. If it's not taken tonight, it is sold. Somebody last week wanted it the next day, and I was like, no can do. It already went to somebody else. It's first come, first served. And the painting is for free. You just have to buy the art journal and the shipping. And I will provide a list of everything that I used tonight. I put all the supplies aside. And, oh, that's it. I just didn't use very much tonight, did I? Okay, I can put all this away. All right.